Hello, children. How are you? How did you celebrate the Ashtami? Very nice, no? Okay. Now let us come back to the poem Lineage. Okay.
What is lineage? Lineage means descent, the hierarchy or the passing on of the property and characteristics from the great grandmother to grandmother, from grandmother to mother, mother to the next child, like that.
And all. Okay. This is just a memory of the poet's grandmother. Okay. Now tell me, children, you at times you feel weaker, right? As if you have no strength in your body, you need some energy, need some nutrition to boost up your energy, isn't it? Now, do you think your forefathers were stronger than you? I think you might have heard your parents talking like that, right? That their mothers or their grandmothers were more stronger. They used to do so many works at home. The energy they hold the whole day was immense, right? Okay, now this is a comparison about the uh, forefathers, okay, that their strength. Okay, so she is the right author of this poem, Lineage. Now she is an American poet. Okay, now she is a writer and a poet. She was in great literary movements and all. Now you see, the poet talks about her grandmothers and asks why she is not able to be like them. Okay.
You see, children, that Margaret Walker ancestors were Africans and they were captured as slaves. They were working as slaves in America. So they were forced labor. The grandmother used to do the forced labor and she used to work in farm for a whole day, and she never used to complain. She was anti stressing herself by singing in the fields. Okay, they used to stay happy whatever the situation was. Now, the Margaret Walker is talking about her grandmother, how she had managed her work and her stress and remained happy throughout her life, and how the grandmother has passed on with her clean words, with her neat words, the easy going lifestyle, how to take it. Okay, that is what even though they had so many hardships, they found an easiness in their life. This is what she wants to point out with this poem.
That is right. My grandmothers were strong. They followed plows and bent to toil. They moved through fields sowing seed. They touched earth and grain grew. They were full of sturdiness and singing. My grandmothers were strong. See, you can understand that her grandmother was a farmer. She does a lot of agricultural work. Now you see, she followed the plows. That she plowed the soil and bent to toil. Okay, toil means hard work. Okay, they bent down and worked hard on the soil. Okay, they moved through fields sowing seeds. Yeah, they touched the earth and grain grew. Means they grew the grains. Okay, they were full of sturdiness. Sturdiness means strong, and singing. They were happy. My grandmothers were full of memories, smelling of soap and onions and wet clay, with veins roughly over quick hands. They have many clean words to say. Why am I not as they? See, if you observe that even your grandmothers would be saying a lot of stories about their hard work, how they used to work hard without these machines, isn't it? They had to do it all by themselves, all the raw materials to the finished products. Okay. They had to ground the rice to make the rice powder, okay, themselves without the machines. They used the tools to do that, isn't it? So, and so many other things like they used to tame and grow the cattle, okay, like cows and all. It was a whole day work. They never used to take rest. In those times, they didn't have any mobile, they didn't have any TV, okay. Even without all these, they used to relax, okay. From work to work, they find satisfaction. They were never disturbed. They controlled all the situations with calm nature, okay. So these are the things that she observes. Smelling of soap and onions and wet clay. Yeah, this is true. After working with all these paddy fields and all, they were always washing their hands. And these onions and wet clay. What is this wet clay? Wet clay means she is working in the field, right? So she always smells the mud, okay. And the onions means cooking, okay, with the fragrance that you get from the vegetables. She was always smelling all those um, things with the veins roughly over her quick hands. The when the old age comes, the skin shrinks and the veins you can see on their skin, isn't it? Yeah, and all this tells that they had a very good experience in their life. So, and therefore, they had many clean words to say how they handled their life. Okay, we have many things to learn from our grandparents. Okay, now look at this picture of a grandmother cooking. I think you can relate to your grandmother, how her cooking smells very good. It tastes so good, isn't it? Visiting your grandmother's house is always a fond thing you can do. Look at the old ladies out there working in the paddy field. Uh, I'm sure if you ask your parents, there might be someone in your family who had worked very hard through their life with the agriculture and cattle. So, children, do you think life is so simpler now with the help of these machines and um, you know um, gadgets and everything? Yes, it is to an extent, but there are so many things you have lost with this. That is the patience. Okay, the people are going for fast food, fast uh, technology, everything. So they tend to lose to have the patience. Okay. uh, but at the same time, these grandmothers, our forefathers, they worked through a continuous process. They had the maturity to handle the stress.